Hi. Today we'll be continuing on with XCOM 2 and starting out where we left off, doing the mission to reunite two different groups of rebels against the aliens. So this is fairly standard. I've played it multiple times already. Hopefully no shenanigans like earlier.
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Yeah, and this here is a new unit called the Reaper. The Reapers rely on stealth and sniping from a distance. They have a unique stealth mechanic. Usually when you fire with a soldier, he immediately gets discovered. Not the case with the Reapers. The Reapers have a chance to be discovered every time they fire. And they also have plenty of abilities that allow them to stay hidden while doing stuff. Like throwing claymores that they can detonate, and you'll see. I like them. They are pretty useful.
No need to ask twice.
Shouldn't be too many enemies over here. Oh, except for the Lost. Hopefully they didn't spot me.
No more time for regrets. We are not alone.
Nope, they did.
Things. They still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now.
Okay,
Where there is one, more will follow. You must
So-
not hesitate to destroy them.
this alien pod here they were talking about, it basically turned all the humans in the city into the Lost. The Lost are low HP, low attack zombies, but there are absolutely hordes of them. So, you may ask yourself, how do you deal with the Lost, since you can only take one shot per turn, right? Well, no. With the Lost, killing one of them is called a headshot. And if I hit the headshot, it's a free turn. I can shoot again, as long as I have ammo. And you can see, she had a 50% chance to be revealed. And so you basically have to take your shots in such a manner that you always
Orders confirmed.
kill. Cover doesn't matter as much with the Lost, since they don't shoot, they just attack and they're gonna run up to you anyway. Let me quickly refresh my page. Okay. And so yeah, just gotta shoot them in the head. And this guy immediately missed. I might lose some guys again. God damn it. Thankfully, Elena Dragunova has put in the work. She's all out of ammo, but she's managing fine.
I require ammunition.
And now she needs to reload, and now my specialist will get hit by two Lost probably. Oh wow. I rushed way too far. I didn't think the Lost were nearby.
This creature's DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings.
Yep, and there are more. Stuff like grenade explosions, for example, brings in more Lost. It lures them in.
Volk
They
says I am to
don't
obey.
like loud sounds. And there are absolutely hordes of them. That's why I absolutely love having a gunslinger. A pistol-wielding sniper against the Lost, since the pistol doesn't have any ammo. It has infinite ammo. It has low damage, but these guys only have like 2 or 3 health right now. They're gonna get more if the game progresses, but for now they're really squishy, really weak units. Thankfully she hits her shots, and the Lost are also way less valuable as XP sources for leveling up. I'll leave Dragunova on Overwatch, because I know there is one Lost over here. I'll move this guy up a bit, because he's way behind everyone else. You can see the Lost coming up, Dragunova taking an Overwatch shot. Ooh, and she missed.
I can't let that happen again.
But I think they dashed, so they shouldn't have an attack. Yeah, they don't.
Before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly. Hostile neutralized.
Donatella is on a killing spree. He's amazing. We'll move her up to this cover. We don't have a turn limit, so...
Locked and loaded.
Now that we are not in cover, I will move more carefully. I will dash him, because he has cover from the Gauss.
Extraction point is close.
Yeah, he's some Lost over there, but
we will make it your pet.
They won't make it, probably. Yeah, that they shouldn't. So I'll put them both on Overwatch. Oh, no, just her. Again. Yeah. She takes a shot. Takes one down.
For the Reapers!
An entire city of our own people left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
We can move up. One Lost over there, but they are a bit further away. Yeah, there's a shot and cover doesn't really matter against the Lost, so positioning yourself as close to your objective or just for the best shot is the best idea. Without any regular enemies, of course. Because if there are any normal enemies, then you gotta watch out.
I'm on the move.
We'll probably reload with Helena now.
Give me time to reload.
Okay, I'll move him up. This is the edge of the map, so there shouldn't be any more enemies. Here you can see the red stripes. Oh, and do your hit. I don't want to use a grenade now. It'll be useful later.
Kill confirmed.
Hopefully he'll take down a few of these. Oh, and he was a recruit, so... You're a promotion. It was quality. Ooh, and he missed that one. One of them might have reached. Yeah, it will probably be this one. This one...
These
no.
creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are.
Biological readings in your general area are clear. No more creatures on approach.
For now.
Then let's not linger here. Head to the evac coordinates now.
We risk all this for pray tell Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
Huh, yeah, no kidding.
You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.
Okay, so this is a loading screen. It's not a cutscene or anything. Now we're gonna be using the second squad we chose earlier.
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused. Contact! Get down! We may have a bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Yep.
Rocksod. Advent. Hobbit. Rockstaller. Volteh. They were sent here to hunt. To purge the Drop 10. The Lost. Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
I absolutely love mocks.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the Skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more, and our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
Yeah, the skirmishers are super mobile, super cool units. Skirmishers can shoot twice, can shoot and move, as opposed to moving and shooting like the normal soldiers can. They have their hook, so they can grapple a humanoid target to them, or they can grapple to an elevated position. So for example, those shipping containers. If he were in range, he could zoom up to there immediately and gain a really nice vantage point. So now,
To that position.
I want to move carefully. Again, I don't have any timer, so no need to rush. And we gotta move all the way there up the street. We are also not concealed, so
I'm on it.
I'll put everyone on Overwatch.
I stand ready.
But move her up.
Understood. Moving out.
Okay, no alien activity detected. This is really bad cover, but we can also
On the move.
move her a second time. Okay, no one over here, so let's move everyone else up. Mox can probably grab this half cover in a moment. There's half cover as well.
Moving on target location.
So we'll set up on both sides of this truck with
Got it covered.
Overwatch, and let's rush Mox into here. This shipping container will be probably better than that one, so I'll move him. Well, there's a small waste of movement, if I'm being honest.
Affirmative.
Set up
Covering
Donna
now.
Willis on Overwatch, and I'll push Mox even over here to utilize the full potential of his movement. Yeah, and there are the enemies. Ooh, she hit. That's nice. Oh boy.
Got him.
You weren't kidding when you said those tanks could explode. Careful with these things. We don't need to take any unnecessary chances. Don't remember seeing these
Oh, God.
things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers
I
were
did
created
not
with
expect
a
that.
singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Oh, no.
Take
This is
them
bad.
down.
So I'll move Donna Willis up here.
Orders confirmed.
I'm trying to hunker down. I believe hunkering down, yeah, puts out the fire. Well, she will have a shot from here, but she's flanked? By what? Tells me that this is being flanked, but then this isn't. Don't know why. Anyway, I don't wanna... Well, I want to hit him. As we saw earlier, when his body exploded, it said immune over the other guy, which means that he is immune to explosions. And if she moves into slash, then she's gonna have to run through fire. Oh, he can't use grapple while burning. This is a risky position. This is a very risky position. I don't want to take it. I'll move him way back here.
A 10 batal.
Hunker down.
Here.
And then somehow... Ooh, she will have a shot from here, but it's a long way. I can't put her over there.
Understood. Moving out.
Yeah, and just try my luck at shooting him directly. Oh, it hit, but he has 1 HP left. He doesn't have his grenade anymore, but he does have a flamethrower. Okay, it didn't deal any direct damage, it's just burning. But we can put it out fairly easily.
Position confirmed.
Put her on Overwatch. Damn, this is bad. This is really, really bad. How come he doesn't have a shot from here? Shoot, but... I don't know if the grapple is a free action. Ooh, he can have a shot from here. Is it a good one? Maybe Justice has a bit higher chance of hitting, but still only a 50%. Yeah, he's high cover. I'll Overwatch. He should move,
Their approach.
and then move Jane Kelly
Orders
back
confirmed. Moving out.
and put out the fire. Oh, Mox, no.
Interference.
Oh, but the other one? No. Oh, she hit and she did not explode the tank. That would kill Mox, probably. And that would be a reset.
May their lives not be lost in vain. We must push forward and complete our mission.
Works for me. Move out.
Okay. Only a little bit closer.
I move.
I'll risk by rushing here. Okay, but she didn't activate
Come
anything.
get some.
Anyway, this truck exploded.
Moving to designated
Move
position.
everyone up.
Roger that.
Oh, she got something. I can switch. Yep.
no patrol. It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back!
Funny that he hit that tank from all the way there and he couldn't hit on Overwatch earlier, but...
Purifiers may be down, but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The lost. The sound of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the lost.
Yep, hopefully.
Braklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description. It would seem the mutation has somehow accelerated these Dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility, with a corresponding increase in aggression.
I'll try. Oh, and she hit. That's
Target
great.
down. My ammo's running low.
I'll
Back
reload with her. We don't have anyone in range yet, so... Oh, and Mox run up there, because cutscene.
Affirmative, covering now.
Put her to Overwatch, and... We're very spread out, but it could prove to be helpful. I'll tell him to reload as well. Put him on Overwatch, basically do that with everyone.
I am watching.
Let's do this.
As soon as we meet up with both teams, I want to heal up Donna Willis.
Got it covered.
We got a whole position for 4 turns. Yep, that's a mess.
I got nothing.
He hit, and I think that was a dasher, so good hit.
No more.
Dashers are twice as fast, I believe. Oh, and she hit as well.
Got him.
Any shot we can make.
The shockwave of that explosion
We got
reverberated
him.
throughout most of the city. I would expect a significant reaction from the lost.
The only reaction I will accept from them is their deaths. Find us that exit.
Toss me some ammo.
I don't want to risk it. I'll reload
Ready
right
to
now.
engage.
Jane has a way better shot, so I'll put her on Overwatch again. And yeah, Jane has 100% of hitting this dasher. Since the shotgun gets
Enemy eliminated.
better hit chance the closer the enemy gets. So, reload with her again.
Ready to go.
Put it on Overwatch again, since we don't see any lost right now. Don't have anyone in range.
Scanning.
Same with Mox.
Cover me.
Just to have that one extra bullet, since we don't have anything else for him to do.
Non-evade detection.
Missed.
My failure is my
But they are not dashes, so... not too big of a deal. Missed again. And missed again.
Shot wide.
Oh well.
Ah, come on.
That whole area is hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
Oh, I was worried she'd do that.
Sights. Draining ammo fast.
Damn.
Hostile neutralized.
Gotta take this shot, it's a decent chance. Yeah, and then...
Target neutralized.
I don't know.
Toss me some ammo.
If Mox were to go up here, he couldn't be hit by anything, I believe. Yeah, he could just stay up there, but he isn't in range. He will have a shot from here on that guy, so yeah, that's the moment we move him.
I go as ordered.
66. How about with Justice? Justice has a way higher chance. And we gotta protect Donna Willis with everything we've got. She's got 1 HP.
We take from the Elder stock.
Okay, Jane can reload and go on Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Oh my. Yeah, that's a regular loss. He took the long way around, so he shouldn't reach Donna Willis. Oh, he missed again. That's bad.
Adjusting sights.
Yeah,
Think we've got
he
something
won't
here.
make it.
Just need another minute.
You have your minute.
Good to go.
Okay, please hit. Yeah,
Target
perfect.
neutralized.
Okay, the music
I'm on it.
calmed down, which
Ready to
means no more lost in the area for now.
On Overwatch.
And then soon enough we'll have to run.
I am reloading.
Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them. We've found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
Yeah, this is like 2 or 3 turns worth of movement, so if I put Donna Willis over here,
Headed there now.
she'll have a vantage point. Having higher ground on the enemy also gives you an accuracy
Confirmed.
bonus. Now, the question is, do I rush?
I take
Is this a free
new
movement?
approach.
It is. So, do I rush? Or do I
Go.
take my time with this? I can Overwatch with mocks.
Confirmed.
Move Donna Willis up
I'm on
here
the move.
and Jane Kelly as well, as they are
Heading there now.
behind him. Okay, they spawned behind us, so we can run. Oh my god! Ah, so many of them. Some dashes as well. And now you activate Overwatch, huh? At least you hit.
I am the victor.
Okay, can everyone make it? Yes. Will I have to clear them out still? Let's hope not.
Rolling out.
Let's
Already
just
there.
get everyone there.
Long run.
Get the heck out of there.
Outrider and the first team
Yep,
will be waiting
okay.
for you ahead. I know this wasn't the easiest stop, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
That depends on the Reapers.
Oh man. Another cutscene.
Rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Cracksod.
Reapers are racists.
Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind, Butcher of free Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
Now she gets it.
You are welcome to try.
Okay, but immediately I need to heal up Donna Willis.
Face a being such as this.
They appeared without warning years ago.
Or
Had they
even
not,
Mox.
we
But,
would have already
well,
regained our
we have
home.
2 stacks of heals, so we can heal up Donna Willis and Mox.
The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
The assassin relies on hit and run tactics. She shows up from nowhere, hits ya, and runs away. Real pain in the butt. Okay, everyone else should be fine. We gotta heal up Mox since he's a requirement for this mission to complete. Thankfully, I have taken the specialist with healing. Oh, we can also tell Dragunova to enter Shadow, her concealment. She has that 1 per turn available for her. This is the map barrier. So I wonder, if we were to hunker down over here, she would have no way to approach us from this direction, or even here reliably yet, since this is also the map barrier. And the map extends way over there. So hunkering down over here might be beneficial. But I will set Dragunova over there. Don't know where the assassin currently is.
I go where you tell me.
I'll set her here.
No one
Tell her to Overwatch, and then set up everyone else
Okay.
everywhere else. Mox doesn't have his grapple yet. So yeah, basically Overwatch with everyone. If she shows up, she has a very high dodge stat, however. Eugene Morel. Jane Kelly will have to go here. They have full cover. She does have a gun, I believe, but she mostly uses her sword. Everyone on Overwatch. There she is.
So many have already fallen.
Okay, and the Chosen have random stats every run, or random strengths and random weaknesses. So this one has kinetic plating, missed shots against this Chosen will generate shielding, which is so bad, and Shadow Step. She doesn't trigger Overwatch. Damn it. But she's brittle, which means she takes increased damage from close range attacks, so Jane Kelly, do your work. And her adversary are the Reapers, so she takes increased damage from the Reapers.
Yet my work is never done.
She spawned over there, and now she moves, but she is invisible. If I get an idea of where she is, then I could try something funky. Right now, we'll have to... Oh really, he can't grapple on top of the... that's bad. Okay. So we cannot Overwatch against her. Donatella, do you have any other form of cover? You don't. I'll move you here.
Moving on target location.
And then cover my most... my most uncovered, I guess you could say, troop, Mox, to give him 20 defense. Defense means minus hit chance for the enemy, I think. Not armor or anything, just less hit chance. Oh, and only, also we can put everyone on hunker down.
Holding position.
So we need to bait her out to attack, so she shows herself.
Our prey moves.
And when we spot her, we pummel her down with grenades. Yep, she's coming to attack Mox, but he's protected. He still took 3 damage and now he's dazed for 4 turns. She has a lot of HP, as you can see.
You only delay.
Will she stay here? No, she has bending. Oh no! She went down
There
below.
will be no escape.
I have no
It
idea
looks
where
like
she
the
is.
Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back
Okay,
on their
Donna,
feet before
give me
that
some
thing can
visual.
move in and attack.
There she is. Okay. Now, we have something to work with. Put down the claimer over here. So it hits both the car and her. Claimer doesn't explode just yet. And then, with Donna. Oh, she can't throw that far. Eugene Morel, can anyone get closer down there? Okay, Donatella can... No, probably not. Maybe we do this with Jane Kelly. Will she be able to throw it from... Yeah, if Donatella wasn't able to, then... Neither will she, probably. We can try throwing it with Eugene.
On my way.
Can also revive Mox, but it's not the most important thing right now. Oh, oh, it can hit just barely.
This is for you.
Okay, hopefully I didn't flick at the last second. It blew her up, and she took a lot of damage. Don't know exactly how much, but Mox is no longer dazed.
Not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating.
Vanishing when, yep, she disappears.
Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that
Oh,
to
was that it?
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
I think that might have been it. Yep, we defeated the Chosen in one turn. With the power of explosives. But the lost now come. Well, we have 6 troops.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
Okay, we have many soldiers. So we can take our time with it. And we will have to.
Affirmative, moving out.
100% to hit. She'll probably get discovered, but on the off chance she doesn't, we'll use her as a scout.
Tell your gods I'm coming.
Oh, okay. So we can keep her for now.
Volk says I am to obey.
Since she's invisible, Donna Willis. Those are not the greatest chances. How about Mox? And try and hit the Dasha. Got him.
They live no more. Weapon depleted.
Overwatch.
I stand ready.
We'll probably move on the next round. Since we spent most of our actions on the Chosen. Yeah.
On the move.
I'll move her down there. And put her on Overwatch as
Moving to
well.
Overwatch.
That's a miss. Oh, it wasn't. I thought she flicked.
Hostile neutralized.
Very nice, guys. That's what I want to see.
The Elder stop.
Target neutralized.
Initial analysis of these creatures' movement patterns
Oh,
reveals
and
an
Donna Willis ranked up.
coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they are not the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. An intriguing, if not horrific, possibility.
We just have to pass through this building, and do we go from upstairs? Or do we go down? Going down would probably be quicker.
I am at your service.
I'll leave Alina down there. Okay, she doesn't see anything. Leave her on Overwatch.
Turn on watch.
And so, if we don't see anyone, there can be guys over here though. So, Mox,
I will move.
you can try and see maybe. Just get a peek. No. Lots of fire. Maybe I'll move him before I reload his gun.
Copy that.
Just gotta move everyone away.
Moving to designated position. Roger that.
Here come the Lost. Yep. Right where Alina's standing. Only 5 of them. But
How many of these
There
creatures
will
can
probably
still
be
be
more.
in this city?
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the Lost survive. Even
do I
thrive.
take my chances?
We
Do
not
I
know
have
why.
guys close enough? Probably do. Let's try shooting. She will get discovered right now. Oh, and she even missed.
I must have miscalculated.
Yeah,
You must
almost.
complete the flight.
Okay, but now we gotta hurry.
Understood. Moving out.
Okay.
Mox, you need to reload right now.
Initializing weapons.
Can you? Hook. Up there. Oh, he can't. That's bad. Well, we can grab Eugene, and he can cover
Affirmative. Moving out.
Elena.
I'm on it.
Do we put the girls on Overwatch as well? There are many
Come get
of
some.
those, so I might.
Affirmative. Covering now. Overwatch.
The Mox. I'll just move him
As
up as
you
well.
order.
He was way behind everyone. Alda lost Swarm. We have like 3 turns worth of movement ahead of us. Oh no, Eugene! I needed you to hit. Oh, guys. Guys. Protect Elena. See that Dasha? Yep, she flicked. Everyone misses.
Enemy is still up. Missed. Enemy is still up.
Ooh. But so does he.
One of these
I
days
did not
they might
exist
hit me.
when this city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place, to these people.
I believe you.
You're no kidding. This place looks
Closing on target position now.
like it definitely has seen some better days. And that's putting it lightly. Really?
Not good.
82% and you
Use
miss.
some ammo over here.
Okay, shoot first. 100%. Oh,
Good riddance. I have no ammunition.
no, I can now reload.
Reloading.
Now. More headshots.
One of many.
Last one.
For the Reapers! Do we have ammunition available? No compromises.
Reload
Give
again.
me a minute. I cannot hunt without bullets.
Rolling. Moving out.
Mox still can't go up there, but maybe if I move him down here.
10 batal.
You also can to grapple if you're on the same level as something. You can go here, yeah, but he also can go here. Yes, that's what I wanted. But He has a shot either way, so I'll get him here. Let's just hope there weren't any lost in this building. Oh, he doesn't have a shot from over here. Well then, put you on Overwatch. What's that buff? Marauder, yeah. Standard shots, not turn ending.
It is under my watch.
85. Eugene, you gotta. Thank you.
Enemy destroyed.
That's what I wanted. Even end the promotion with that one.
Fast.
Yeah, you should reload. Or maybe not yet. Still have one bullet left in you.
Roger that.
Yeah, we are fairly safe in here.
Overwatch.
We can overwatch with everyone.
Overwatch.
Then if they shoot the shot, then we start off the next round with a reload and continue on firing. Yeah, because more of the lost are coming. It's a mess. Gotta stop missing, guys.
Shot failed to connect. Enemy is still up.
That's a weird camera angle. Oh, but he killed a Dasher. Or come this way. We can pop a nade, but it'll bring more of them. Not that there aren't many coming already. And yeah, a grenade will clear out most of them.
When my people take back this place for our
Nope.
own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility.
Try and take a shot with Donatella. I'll move her up first.
Heading to that location.
And also, does anyone have a grenade? Donna has a grenade. She doesn't have any ammo.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Can you throw that far? Yeah, you can. But you can't kill everyone. So... yeah.
Get ready for
Kill those guys.
Target's cleared.
One of them survived that. Grenades also don't trigger headshot. But in this case I feel like it was better to just throw a nade. Okay, do I get Mox down to help? I might, because he doesn't have a shot otherwise.
I move.
We can just go through the street and get away. My soldiers are exhausted.
Their journey ends here. My weapon
I
is
need to
almost
kill
depleted.
this Dasher. Although this guy
I am the
can
victor. My ammo is
get
depleted.
to me as well. Unless I, instead of reloading, use Justice on him. Oh, since he's a Dasher as well. Yeah, then
Accept
definitely.
your fate.
Come here, boy. He's dead.
For the free.
Need to reload with Eugene and Donatella. About anyone else? You have a shot?
The only fate possible for aliens.
Okay, I'll move her out.
Moving out.
She has a lot of HP and she's really good at shooting.
Volk says hello. Who can give me a resupply?
Okay, and there are probably like 3 or 4 lost
I am out of
more
ammo.
over there.
Reloading.
Jane Kelly, I'll pop you over here. And you go on Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Right now we gotta protect Elena, since she's really out in the open.
Overwatch.
Any dashes? I don't think so. Come on.
Target's still up.
don't do this to me. Come on. Thank you. You won.
Target down.
Detecting additional Lost converging near the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the Lost are on to our strategy.
It is the Elder's will that this alliance fall. It will take more than mere lost for that to happen.
Hostile neutralized.
I have any? Yeah, I have way better shots. With Elena.
Death to the invaders. Your friends will join you soon. I require a revive. Remember, they are not victims.
Reload
Give me time
her,
to reload. Ammo is
and
gone.
we'll start moving.
I'm on the move.
Reload Donna
Ready
Willis.
to rock.
We'll reload Jane Kelly as
I'm ready.
well. Yeah, I'll reload most of the guys. Eugene can go over there. Donatella still has some
Orders
ammo.
confirmed. On the move. Closing on
Yeah,
target
this
position now.
is this
I'm on
is the
move.
turn where we move.
To that position.
Donna Willis is just left behind. She'll catch up. Okay, one more swarm over here. Don't have anyone on Overwatch, but they shouldn't reach me.
Firebrand's in position, but the evac zone's even hotter than we thought. Running out of time here, people.
Tell her to hold as long as she can.
Okay, I
We
want
will be
Eugene
there.
to shoot this guy. Okay, he was further up ahead than my specialist, so if she missed the shot, then she would stay behind. Now for those guys, oh, my game lagged. Okay. That was weird. My game is still frozen. XCOM? Do I just Alt F4 this and hopefully I'll have a nice alt save? I think so. Game's completely frozen. Oh man. This sucks. There we go. Give me just a second. But either way, we should be on our way to finish off the mission fairly easily. Also, I apologize in advance, the intro is super loud. Okay. Everything should be working correctly. And hopefully the game won't freeze this time. No, it's just shaking. That's fine. Okay, it calmed down. So let's do the same things again. And of course, this time Eugene misses. Thank you, XCOM. Can I? Okay. Man, what is going on? Maybe Donna, go ahead. Yeah, that's a low chance. Kelly! Kelly can head.
It's down.
Oh, and she got a rank up. Marvelous. In that case, Kelly, hit this one, because if you hit him, he dies. You can deal upwards of 6 damage,
Enemy eliminated.
and at worst, 4. And they have 4 HP at most, so she also has a really high hit chance. Okay,
For the Reapers.
now finally you
My
can do
ammunition is
something.
nearly depleted.
Moving to designated position. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
I move.
Moving to position.
Just gotta go through here, and then we could probably dash this whole distance next round. Or at least almost dash the whole distance.
My life is in your hands.
Okay, so Eugene left behind, as he missed his
Covering
shot.
My watch begins.
Overwatch.
I await their
At the most, I see 2 more turns. Oh yeah, those guys. They weren't as fast as the dashes. They are super close by, so please hit him. There's just one slow ass dude. Please hit him. Come on.
Come on.
No. And Elena gets hit? No.
The sheer magnitude
Not
of the
even.
biomass converging upon this position is staggering. If our team does not evacuate now,
Trust me, Doctor. They know.
Moving to designated
One more turn.
position.
I will go.
Heading out. Moving to designated coordinates.
to that position.
No need to ask twice.
Let's rock.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
Moving to Overwatch.
I stand ready.
Well, this is
Affirmative. Covering now.
it. Yeah, they're gonna run, but we will make it to the extraction point this time. We should have this in the bag. Does everyone reach? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, looks like it. Okay.
I'll be there soon.
Go, go, go.
I'll just send
Double time.
everyone.
Long approach.
Running!
Solid copy.
This is it.
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit?
This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Foxtala 410.
Time to return home, traitor.
She got Mox. It was adorably straightforward, but she got him.
our new alliance with these outlying resistance factions presents an intriguing opportunity to study the varying means of survival they each employed all these years.
Okay. Everyone's tired, everyone deserves a nice hot lounge, a cup of joe, and some off time. But everyone's promoted as well. Kelly, you can form a bond with Donatella Conti. We'll do that. Yeah, and the compatibility is very high. So they gain the perk of teamwork. Grant an additional action point to a bondmate. As a single charge shared between bondmates. And let's create a custom
media
poster.
is a powerful tool. Just ask Advent's propaganda machine. I say it's time we turn it against them. By spreading the word of our soldiers' exploits in combat, we can bolster morale throughout the Resistance.
If only she wasn't getting strangled by by the Viper, I would take that one, but this looks fine. Okay, and let's promote them.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
The Resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers. They can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
And yeah, instead of like regular soldiers, they have 3 ability, well, categories, I guess. And then a 4th XCOM one. The XCOM category is just random skills from all the other classes. So you have XCOM ability points that you gain for all of the soldiers, and soldier ability points that only this soldier can use. Her combat intelligence is really high, and we can get her one ability. We can get her Blood Trail. So shots deal +1 damage if the target has been wounded this turn. This would be nice for killing the assassin, since she takes additional damage from the Reapers and you want to hit the Chosen multiple times in one turn anyway. Or Remote Start. Detonate an environmental explosive, causing it to deal double damage within twice its normal radius. Does not reveal the Reaper. I will take this one, just because it's amazing. If you remember earlier on, during the skirmish with the 2 flamethrower wielding guys, one of them was standing near a gas canister. We could blow that up. And with this, she could blow it up for double the damage, double the radius, and it does not even reveal her. It doesn't even roll the chance, it doesn't increase the chance of her getting revealed next time. It's just amazing. I love it.
Commander, each of our soldiers is rated based on their understanding of our tactics and capabilities, something we refer to as combat intelligence. Because of their unique experiences in the field, our faction soldiers from the Resistance will gain access to new abilities based on this combat intelligence.
Yup. Now, Kelly. So we can either make her a shotgun wielding ranger, or make her a blade master. I like both, and I ideally would have taken both. But for our first ranger, I think I'll go with Phantom. A second ranger, however, will be fully a blade master. Willis, who are you? Another specialist. Okay, so she will be a combat specialist, a combat hacker. Morel. Morel is another sharpshooter. So, I don't know about you guys, but he looks like a gunslinger to me. And Conti, since you're already a medic, we can grab her the Revival Protocol. Both of those skills are nice. Revival Protocol removes negative mental status effects from a distance, just by sending out a drone. The Haywire Protocol can allow us to hack robotic enemies. We don't have any robotic enemies out in the field yet, so Revival is better, especially since she's a medic. Doesn't look like a medic, but she's one. No items, huh? That's weird. Yeah, but we have gotten a Dr. Jin Jiang, a scientist, and some intel.
The forces of Advent have taken many captives in their time, but they are not nearly as persuasive as I am.
Yeah, and she has taken Praetor Mox as prisoner. We will have to finish our rescue mission.
We
Get him
should
back.
talk to our friends with the Resistance. If we deploy on a covert action, they can help us find out where our captured soldier is being held.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
Dr. Jinjiang will decrease the research time required for research by a third, which is a lot.
We've been picking up some weird transmissions lately. It sounds a little like German, but it's hard to tell.
So after we finished building the proving ground, we'll have to build another thing for our resistance members. To be able to find out where the hell Mox is. Okay, but right now... Oh, another cutscene.
It would be so easy. Good to see you, sister.
Miscreants, restrain yourselves, lest you be restrained.
No, the three of us, called upon together. Something has changed.
On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us once more.
Sounds to me like they're afraid.
You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue?
Oh, I dare.
Our children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest.
Arrogance, defiance. You have fought among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us, like all that owes our will, to the one that succeeds our everlasting favor, to the others. You are the chosen, do not fail us. Now go!
Yep, those are the Chosen from the title of the
We
DLC.
just made contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. Scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So this is the commander. Dragonova spoke highly of you and the rest of your team. Trust me, that does not happen often. You are all welcome here. I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own.
Indeed.
Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Volk, out.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
Okay, so every chosen has his own region. So in this example, the assassin protects North America. So we could find the... what was it called? Sniper? No. One of them's the Warlock. So for example, the Warlock could be in Europe, then last one in Asia or in Africa. We'll just have to find them all out. For now, let's continue scanning for supplies.
Strategic resource located.
Yep, we got those. I don't have anything better to do, so we can scan for rookies. More soldiers always useful. While we wait for everything to finish.
In remarkable time,
like our experimental weapons. Now we have the Boltcaster, the Hunter's Axe, the Shadowkeeper, and the Frostbomb available. I love those.
During the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future.
Okay, so after every research, you have a chance to gain a breakthrough in some field. Sometimes the breakthroughs are +1 damage for this type of weapon. This time it's not as useful, so I'll skip it. But yeah, if you don't take it, then it'll be gone forever. I'm split between getting modular weapons just today, so we might, and resistance comms for the main quest. But I'll go with the modular weapons.
That is an important
to get our soldiers scopes, laser sights, all the goodies. Donatella Conti has recovered.
This research can only further our advances,
yeah.
Commander.
Well, they're inspired in magnetic weapons, but it will still take 16 days, which is a whole lot. And no way we're getting magnetic weapons right now. Mag weapons are a second tier of weapons. So there are 3 tiers. There are ballistic weapons, the ones we have right now. Mag weapons, which are those. And then alien laser weapons. Don't remember their exact name, but something along those lines. So let's grab resistance comms. Not only is it a story research, it's also really nice to have, because it will enable us to gain contact with the different resistance groups. And it will increase our income, give us more missions. So let's view the proving ground.
Welcome to the Proving Grounds, Commander. It seemed like a good idea to isolate some of our more experimental concepts, especially when it comes to weapons development.
Okay, I'll zoom out for a second. So, in the upper left, we can see objectives. Also, some of my stuff is covering all of this. Can move it. Excuse me. Yeah, okay. So, our objectives for now are construct the Proving Ground facility, which we just did, complete the Skulljack project in the Proving Ground, and research resistance communication. So we kind of have 2 different ways to approach the story, but they all merge in the end. So it branches out into the Skulljack and the resistance comms, but then it merges down further ahead. So let's choose a project, and in here we can get some stuff for ourselves. So the Skulljack will give us 1 Skulljack, and we need it for the story. It allows a soldier we assign it to to jack into the skulls of Advent commanders, of different enemies later on. And I think it also increases the hacking skill a bit, so it's good to give it to a hacking specialist. Since the skulljack chance when hacking a skull is the same as hacking anything else, so you want to give it to a hacker. The Boltcaster is a really nice weapon. It has 1 ammo in its mag, but its hit chance is magnificent. And the enemies hit by it have a chance of being stunned if they don't die immediately. It's that good. The Hunter's Axe is just a better melee weapon, but you can also throw it as a free action. The Shadowkeeper is a pistol. I think it has 1+ damage over other pistols, but it also has a free action of just a shot, and if this shot, this shot always hits, and B, if it kills, then the user becomes invisible. Well, not invisible, hidden, like when starting a mission. And the Frost Bomb is just a freeze grenade. It's really nice, it's just nothing that special. And all 4 of those can only be made once. And if the soldier carrying them dies, if you leave them behind, you lose them. You can also research experimental ammo, grenades, and heavy weapons, which gives you a random one of those. So experimental ammo is an item you can assign to soldiers instead of the basic grenade, for example. And you can have EMP ammo or tracer ammo, which makes them have higher aim. But it gives you a random one of those whenever you finish those. So, for our first item, I want to do the skulljack. It takes 14 days to complete. I will get the Boltcaster.
Commander, I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress.
And we want to assign the engineer to it, because we need to clear out more things.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger.
Way more
But
things.
we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction. Commander, now that members of the Resistance factions have joined us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can meet, to organize and plan future operations together.
Yeah. The supply drop is coming in 1 day. The supply drop is what gives us the
Nothing
income.
on the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system...
signal coming from the Advent network tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up. Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there!
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
Oh man.
Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out. Our next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
Okay, so once in a while, Advent decides to retaliate and kill one of your resistance camps. If they succeed, you A, lose that camp, I believe, and you have to regain contact with them. B, you lose supply permanently. You lose supply income.
Setting course.
So we have to immediately go and assist them. I don't know about the soldiers available to me though. Oh, Conti is ready. Lena's ready as well. Squaddy Diope. A Grenadier could come in handy. We don't have anything for him. Nope, he just has 2 grenades. He looks... Damn! He looks nice. And Squaddy Hayashi. Do I want him or do I want anything else? Kelly is wounded. Okay, so this is kind of an important mission, so I won't take any rookies. We have a medic, grenadier, sniper, usually some nice towers in those camps, and Dragonova, who can blow up gas cans now. Oh, but I almost forgot. We have modular weapons researched. So, if I grab him, for example, yeah, we can upgrade his weapon. For my upgrades, I usually give the sniper the scope for increased aim, 5%. Yeah, once you apply an upgrade, you cannot reuse it anymore. If you take it down, it gets destroyed. But we will apply the scope. And for my grenadiers, since they're not the most accurate bunch, they have a bloody minigun, I'll give him the stock, which makes even missed shots do 1 damage. And that'll be it. Let's just go. See how it goes. On retaliation missions, other than the regular Advent enemies, you can also find the Nameless. The Nameless. Well, you'll see. I won't spoil it for you.
Word just came down. The aliens have amassed a huge force to strike one of the resistance outposts nearby, and those people desperately need any help we can provide them. We're going in to eliminate the enemy threat and secure the area.
Ooh.
One of those chosen is leading an assault on the resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby.
Ash is facing the wrong way.
There's a group of resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
Okay, so in War of the Chosen, they changed these missions a bit. In the base game, you just have to go around this map and pick up civilians. Secure them, basically. But in here, you have a few camps of civilians, each with its own guard, that move independently from you. We also don't start concealed.
No need to ask twice.
Except for Dragonova, who always starts concealed.
I will go.
We need to move our guys, set them up everywhere. This is burning, but the fire shouldn't spread. I hope. This is the edge of the map, so probably not very many enemies over here, so I can set Diope in this full cover. And then get Kenzo Hayashi. I would like to set him up somewhere like up here. This would be a perfect vantage point for him. But dashing over here is fairly risky. There's a big area over here. So I'll set him up. Tough choice. Set him up over here for now. The next turn he can go up. So we wait for the enemies. There's one. Unless you spot them, they will just fire at civilians whenever they can. Yeah, but Dragonova is here. As you can see already, we have something to remote start, and the radius is massive for 12 damage. See, that's what I was talking about. It's absolutely amazing.
I will reposition. The invaders send a patrol.
Oh. And yeah, they'll want to come towards these civilians and shoot them. Which we cannot allow. Oh, and he missed Hayashi because he was in full cover, thankfully. Now my resistance members are moving in. You know, they're trying the best. Maybe like 2 damage. Will he? Oh my! He even hit that. That was his max range, I believe. But no more messing around. We need to help those guys. Hayashi. Yeah, the sectoid is in high cover. I would like to get you here, but with this sectoid, might not be pretty. You flank him over here. You also get flanked if anything comes over there, so... Oh. I could pop a nade over there.
That's affirmative.
And destroy the cover. But where was the sectoid? I think like over here behind the tree. So yeah, the grenadiers have a huge range with their grenades. The cactus is blocking. Okay. But I can try my luck at hitting this Elven Trooper. It even hit him! And it killed him. But that's great. You know what? This would be a good opportunity to use the grenade, but he's out of range. Don't want Kenzo to get easily flanked. Maybe I do move him up here and risk it, but what are my other options? We have Elena. We would have a shot if... Okay, you know what? I'll grab Donatella over here. Get her over here. Tell her to open this door. It's a free action. And now, we can shoot at this guy. Ooh, only 3 damage. That's terrible. But, maybe Dragonova. If she crits from 4 damage... Oh, she even missed with 80% chance. Oh, but at least she didn't get revealed. So then, Kenzo, if I move you here, we'll only have your pistol, but
moving.
This is the best we got. This was a crit. Okay, so he has 1 HP left. This sector shouldn't have a shot on our guys. Yeah, he'll shoot at the civvies. Getting one of them.
Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians.
Yeah.
Take those bastards down.
Oh, will you kill him? That'd be nice. Yeah, he did. And the guy even dropped something. Okay, can you reach it with anyone? No, not quite. But I have 2 turns to do it, so not a big deal. That's a terrible chance to hit. But if I move up here, and finally move Kenzo up here, he has squad sight and a really nice height advantage. So he will have great aim later on. Okay, and do I try hitting the sectoid with this? It even killed him! My guy! With the minigun! What a beast!
The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
Yeah, and I only need to rescue 6 people, and I got 3 out of 6 right now. But the more I rescue, the more income bonus I gain further on. So I'll definitely want that. I can move Elena over here since she's concealed. Does she see anything? No. Not yet. Do you see anyone? Yeah, you do. And you even hit. Damn, those resistance guys are better than my guys. And since none of the guys with guns died from this camp, they moved up to the other camp to assist them. Can I go up here? I will be spotted. Yeah, breaking glass automatically decloaks you.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
I'm not convinced Hayashi will be able to see anything anymore. We could try keeping him there for a few more turns, but
got it covered.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he'll be of much use from that position. I'll grab full cover with you. Hayashi doesn't see anyone. He doesn't have the squad sight overwatch ability yet, so do I just move him then? Yeah, I'll move him.
Solid copy.
Oh man. At least he hit a crit of that pistol. Oh! That's a Lancer. There comes some guys.
First, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
Yeah, if they have the chance, they will run up to your guys and stun them. Hit them for quite a bit too. Oh, but damn, they killed a trooper on their own, completely on their own. This guy is super vulnerable, he'll probably die. Damn. A crit for free. Damn. They are massacring those guys. If he kills them. Oh my. Can I get those guys? For my team, please. Oh, he's angry. Oh, but Elena can... No, she can't. Can she throw a claymore that far? Almost. I think she can also use the remote start on her claymore as well. But I can blow up his cover. The claymore is not a free action, is it? Yeah, well, I'll keep her over here and move her to help with those guys over there. How about the Oppe? Can move up. And you, my friend. Oh, oh man, he doesn't reach. Hayashi, can't do much, can you? Should have kept you up there. But I can get you cover from here, and on the next round you'll be useful. I can try hitting this, though. Aim low cover. If I come up, like, no, but I don't want to come up to the range of the Lancer, so I'll just try shooting from over here, but then he can run grab this cover and I'm screwed. So I'll move even further back. Don't want to lose any more soldiers if I can help it. The hit chance stays the same anyway. She even hit that. Wow. And that guy is at 1 HP, which means Diope can't get him because he's out of range. That's a shame, but do I move him further up ahead, or do I get him on Overwatch? Tough decision. I'll leave him on Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Since even if he misses during the Overwatch, he still deals 1 damage. So if the trooper runs up, he'll just get killed. Okay, but those guys will try the hand on the civilians. No, he'll just hit the Lancer. Yep, missing him for 1 damage. Oh, and they'll probably shock one. No, he'll shoot the civilian, but he's out of cover, so he'll get massacred by the resistance people. This one's on Overwatch, okay. It doesn't matter that he's on Overwatch. Diope can still mess him up. Yep, that's a crit. He's flanked from all sides. Just get this guy, guys. I actually will be useless for this whole skirmish. Oh no! You idiot! Should have just shot at the Lancer. I know you won't cover, but please hit. Okay. So Diope can finish off that one guy. And there were people like over here, right? If I move her over here, she should have vision. She doesn't. That's bad. You open the door. Do you see anything? You see one of them. Do you reach the claimer now? I opened the door for you, so you move here. You spot them? Here you do. And that's the Nameless. Elena is in a pickle.
Some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
Ready to engage.
Let's reload Diope. And he doesn't see. So we'll put him on Overwatch. This trooper will probably run. Sparks. Do you reach Elena from over here? You do. Thankfully. So I'll move her up ahead. A little bit.
Okay, I'll go.
And I need you to aid Elena. She's in a really bad position. Kenzo. Not very useful from your standing. Shit. I almost want to run up here. She should be fine. Yep, he's shooting up the guys. Oh, but he missed. Okay, so Elena will probably just get hit by the Nameless. If you didn't notice what went on... damn. The Nameless are aliens that pose as regular civilians. And when you come close to them, they spring out. They're this big blob with meaty claws and... Fuck. Shit. As much as I hate it, I love the game. I'm sorry, this was just... that one civilian right behind the door. I didn't expect a civilian, let alone an enemy, over there. Yeah, I messed it up a whole lot. That's 100% on me. I'll just try using Elena in a different way, a couple of turns back.
For the Reapers!
Yeah, she gets spotted now.
Now we fight in the open.
Knowing what I know now, I can move the Oppe over here and fire a nade further down the line. Ayashi, you can soon enough make yourself useful over here. Volteh can... yeah, he has high cover, no way I'm hitting that. I don't want to move up closer to him as well.
If you say so.
I'll move it back and Overwatch.
Scanning.
Maybe I'll lose a few more civilians, but I won't lose Elena. She's a story character, kind of, so I really don't want to lose her. Oh, and the Overwatch doesn't even proc since he's running the same direction for the same civilian again, but he misses her this time. Okay. Yeah, this guy doesn't have any cover. I need one crit and then one hit from those guys and he'll be dead. Just one more hit. Thank you. So only the one Nameless, one Lancer and one Trooper left. I don't like moving her down, but I will have to. Is there any full cover? Any reasonable full cover I can grab? I could over here, but it's a waste of a double movement. Can try blowing this guy up. Why not?
This is for you.
He has 2 nades anyway. Oh, it doesn't hit him. So he'll finish him off next turn. Yeah, Hayashi doesn't see anything. Let's open the garage door to be able to see something that way. And if I move her over here,
got it, moving.
she'll be able to assist. I can tell Outrider to become invisible again. Actually, and move her up. Grab this full cover.
I will reposition.
Oh! I didn't realize he was so close. Yeah, thankfully it didn't kill the Oppe, it just roughed him up a little bit. Gonna make that shot. He is. Damn. The Oppe is no longer stunned. Elena. Hit him. Not from here, for some reason, but from here. Yeah, okay. This is a nice place for her. Nowhere else. No reasonable cover. What's she hit?
As you order, Commander.
I'll move her up. Pop this guy. Maybe I should even use the stock on the other guy for it, but no.
I will need more ammo.
She is hidden still. Oh, and this is risky. Massacre him. Low damage, not even a crit. You can finish him off with your pistol. 2-3 with a 40% crit chance. Come on, gotta do it, man. Yes, thank you.
Target neutralized.
And if you don't find the Nameless during the mission, after you kill all the other enemies, the Nameless springs to life.
Rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
Can't see him from anywhere? Oh, well, that's weird. Can't see him from over here. Oh. He's a melee unit, so I want to move out.
Okay, I'll go.
Cover doesn't matter anymore. So I'll put her on Overwatch. He will jump down, as I expected. But for some... Oh, now it procced. She missed anyway. That was weird. But yeah, it will be a double movement. He shouldn't be able to hit Hayashi. He can hit through walls and he can destroy the walls. You have a hit from over there.
I must reload.
Yeah, okay. 80% chance. Less. No, she doesn't have the view for the mod stab. So I'll just rough him down. Only 3 damage. She gets revealed. That's fine. Now, Diope. I'll need you to move.
On my way.
I also need Hayashi to move, but
Confirmed.
I won't need you to reload.
Here, catch.
Oh, the HUD disappeared. This is probably the end of the mission. Yep.
You've secured the remaining civilians and there are no other hostile contacts on the scope. Good work out there.
Only 1 soldier wounded. And only 3 civilians lost. That was fairly nice. I'll take that photo.
Even now, our enemy lurks in the shadows.
Yeah.
Plotting to destroy all we have built. To return us to the chaos of the old world. Only together can we oppose them. United in the Elders...
This guy, man.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing, you can
That's gravely wounded?
Finger on the trigger.
I'd say that's only wounded, but what do I know? Anyway, Dragunova has more ability points. So now, any unit seen by a Reaper remains permanently visible. Sorry, that's pretty nice to have. Hollow targeting. It's not from the Reaper tree, but it is fairly nice. I think it's from or maybe it's not even from any tree. I think some of the abilities can just exist. And Shrapnel. Claymore does +3 damage and has +1 radius. That one's nice. I think I'll take the Claymore for some nice setups. And we're seeing some high health enemies now with the Lancer, the Nameless, so we'll need the damage. Yoppe. Okay. We can make him in two ways. We can make him a Grenadier, a pure Grenadier, or we can make him a minigun, and this guy just shredded with the minigun, but also with the grenades. Yeah, your gear includes layers of extra padding and blast blades, granting a bonus point of armor and 66% less damage from explosive attacks. So, with the extra armor just reduces damage taken by the amount of your armor. So in this example, he would take 1 less damage from each attack. But also Shredder. Grenades already shred armor, but 1 armor isn't that much, and 66% less damage from explosive attacks. If you position your soldiers correctly, they won't be prompted to use explosives anyway. And from my experience, Grenadiers sit at medium to fairly long range. So blast padding really won't be that useful. I think I'll take Shredder. And Hayashi can either take Long Watch or Return Fire. We'll make the other guy as Gunslinger, so we'll take Long Watch for Hayashi. It'll make it so his Overwatch can trigger from squad side. So we can honestly, with a nice spawn area, we can leave him there. If it's on a high cliff or something, we can just leave him there. He'll stay there for the entire mission, and he'll be able to shoot from there. He has a fairly nice base aim as well. I wonder if it varies from soldier to soldier, or just because of his class. We rescued 16 civilians. Got 1 Illyrium core, 1 alien data cache, which is a research... you can research it to gain intel. If you need more intel, it is a resource. We'll get to it a little bit later. Right now only supplies matter to us. And we got some Advent Trooper corpses, Sectoid corpse, 2 Sectoid corpses, excuse me, 3 Stun Lancer corpses, which we can use to make the electric batons for our rangers, and 1 Faceless corpse. Yeah, nasty stuff. Yeah, we can decrypt the alien data cache, perform a Faceless autopsy, and perform the Stun Lancer autopsy. The autopsy itself wouldn't be that beneficial. Mostly his Sunrod. Don't know why we have to cut him up, but...
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the Resistance movement across the globe.
Yeah, and for each civilian rescued, you gain +3 supplies, I believe, or something like that. And just in time, there's 1 more day until the supply drop.
Commander, you should establish contact with the local resistance network as soon as possible. The aliens
getting the rookies
moving forward with their plans.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your
yeah, that's a recap for the month.
Hopes for the resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
So it just tells you how many screw-ups you had, how many good things you did, and how much you gained for the month.
Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions, and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
Yeah, and in here you can see the actions each chosen plans on taking against you. So in this example, the assassin wants to reduce my income, probably by on another retaliation mission like this one we just did.
We have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Yeah, and these are dark events. Dark events are modifiers that trip you up. They usually spawn like 2 or 3 of them, and you can only negate 1 or 2 at best. So you really have to choose which one you want to get rid of. In this example, we have the Collectors and Made Whole. The Chosen no longer suffer from any weaknesses. That's terrible. And the Chosen double their efforts to hunt the Commander, seeking to capture XCOM soldiers at every opportunity. Honestly, this one may be better. This one may be an upside. I think, and I'm not sure, I'm by no means an expert on this, but from what I understand, it's that they won't kill my soldiers. They'll just capture them so I can get them back later. Which is an extra mission to do, but it's not that bad. But Made Whole would be terrible.
Commander, the factions have pledged their support to XCOM, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
And each month...
So well, sounds like my Reapers can take on some new orders.
Each month, we can assign some orders from each faction. Right now we only have the Reapers, and they have 2 orders available. They have Lightning Strike. Units gain +3 mobility for the first 2 turns of battle while the squad remains concealed. So it's nice to get an upper hand on the mission timer. Or Guardian Angels. And remember, this is technically +6 mobility. It's +3 for each move, and you can move 2 times in 1 turn. So that's a lot. And Guardian Angels, covert actions will not be ambushed. We haven't gotten to covert actions yet. I have to build the building for it, but you can send your soldiers out on missions that you don't have to supervise, and they come back with rewards. And they can get ambushed, and then you have to get into it and commandeer them to bring them back to safety, so that won't happen with this one. But Lightning Strike, I'll take. From our just XCOM base, we have 1 wildcard order we can put, and when we get influence, we will gain more and more.
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the Resistance factions to complete these covert actions.
Ooh.
They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the Resistance while generating material support.
Okay, so I don't need the building yet. So we have a few covert actions available. We can hunt down the Chosen Assassin, part 1. We'll have to do 3 missions like these to find her hideout, to finally get rid of her for good. Because if we kill her, she just goes away and comes back a few missions later. So that's bad. And also by killing her, we gain her stuff, and we also gain additional orders for this faction and influence. We can rescue Praetal Mox, which I'd like, or just get a new Resistance order. We can also locate the Templar faction.
Experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort.
You can see here, each mission has requirements. So they only require soldiers for now, and they have soldier rewards. So if I complete this mission, the soldier I sent for this mission will gain +4 permanent hacking. Or if I send one here, he'll get +7 permanent dodge. I think I'll go for Mox. More soldiers will be beneficial to our cause. And for dodge, I can't send out Kelly yet. I might send out both the rookies in that case, honestly. Let's go, Jamie Rogers and Martina Schaefer. Yeah.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Commander.
They won't rescue Mox by themselves. They'll just unlock the mission for me to go and rescue him.
Over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
So again, some rookies. Susan Ward and Nasreem Jawahir. Yep, there they are. We'll make use of them. We can investigate for a scientist. So yeah, as you can see, quickly enough we have many different objectives to check out. But we'll get the supply drop. It only takes it only takes 3 days, and it's a nice boost to our supplies, which we can use to gain some nice stuff. Oh, and we just researched resistance communications, so we can now make contact with different resistance groups. What do I want to do now? I think I'll go for the trooper autopsy, because it unlocks, I think, some stuff down the line.
Knowing that my past surgical experience is limited, I am sure the crew appreciates that I hone my skills on fallen Advent forces before triaging our own wounded. To the uninitiated, the common Advent trooper is seemingly human. The aliens have disguised this most glaring divergence from the human form with a carefully designed helmet. Advent has made steady progress in convincing the remaining civilian...
Tygan just sent word. The new Resistance communications network is fully operational. Now we just have to spread the word.
Yeah, and so another activity on the world map we can do.
A link, we can use our intel resources to make contact with the local resistance cell in this region. Aside from getting us into the black site, our access to supplies should improve now that we've expanded our reach.
Yeah, now we can make contact with the other groups. The broadcast is complete. And the alien debris has cleared, so... I might want to build the resistance ring, but also the guerrilla tactics school is a really important building. It's a tough choice. I think I'll want the guerrilla tactics school. It unlocks some permanent upgrades for our squad, like being able to bring out 5 soldiers on a mission instead of 4, or even 6 down the line, and unlocking unique bonuses for each class. The Guerrilla Tactics School also allows us to train rookies into classes that we choose for them. So let's continue on scanning. Whenever a new mission pops up, that'll be the end for now. Let's grab the scientist. Take note of the name of this. It's called Fire Axis. The developer of XCOM is Firaxis, so it's a nod to that.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
The autopsy is done. We get the battle scanner, but it's not that useful by itself. We can research more stuff later on, thanks to it, I believe.
Visual acuity will no doubt prove difficult.
So, let's do the sectoid autopsy. The sectoid autopsy will unlock some interesting stuff down the line, and I know exactly what.
Though I was never witness to one myself, countless observers attest to the existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion. In the time since, this new being, the product of clear genetic manipulation, is now a familiar face to our forces operating in the field.
Yeah, nasty stuff.
Commander, we have a priority.
Oh. Something important. Oh no. Ah, shit.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
Yeah, so now we have to worry about the Avatar project.
Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
So now, the game is on a timer. Now we'll have to counteract the Avatar project. Oh, I made a huge mistake.
Commander, the factions have
I didn't sign out the project.
Yeah. The Chosen. We should construct the ring facility so they have a place to coordinate.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Okay, that's way better. So, let's continue on looking for fire axes.
We might as well keep it up, Commander.
And yeah, the girls finished the cover up.
Have helped to locate our captive soldier.
They are promoted, so let's check out their promotion. And where is... oh. He's held right over here. So we can rescue Mox in our spare time. Now let's check out the rank ups for our soldiers. Jamie Rogers is now another ranger, so she'll be the blade master. And Martina Schaefer is the sharpshooter. She looks professional, so we'll make her a sniper, the gunslinger. Looks bummed out though. Maybe she's the edgy type. Okay, there it is. Now review the target when you have only one. Oh no. So, since we haven't made contact with any other faction yet, we have only one guerrilla op available for us. And it's not the really bad one. And guerrilla ops give you a reward, and they also counteract dark events. But, oh, if I am not mistaken,
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact.
now it's 5 to 7 days.
For a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding. Once we find them, we'll be up and running.
I'll just have to bite the bullet and do this.
Setting course for Sector 8, Mexico.
Hopefully we'll still be able to take down the Chosen. Maybe the dark events run out eventually. But yeah, we have the soldiers ready for the mission. But that'll be it. next time we'll start off by doing the mission, but for now, I thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed, then please drop a follow, it helps me way more than you can imagine. Please have a wonderful day. I love you all. And yeah, hopefully see you guys next time. Bye bye.